Aaron, see more better here with freeprescriptionlenses.com, and today I'm going to cut some really cool lenses. It's the Zeiss Progressive with the PhotoFusion Blue and the DuraVision Silver Anti-Glare for your RayBan. You can tell this is one of the carbon fiber frames. It is of course you got your RayBan cleaning cloth, but the carbon fiber frames have that checkerboard material. It comes with a little plastic sleeve on the left temple to protect the temples from rubbing together during shipping, and I'm going to put that on there when I ship to you, but I'm going to take that off for now. This is the RayBan 8901, size 55. Color is the 5244. It's really hard. In fact, you're not going to be able to see anything that's written on there. But this is the demi-gloss gray in the 55 eye size. The carbon fiber temple's really lightweight but really strong. It's going to look really nice with the Photochromic blue lenses in there. Let me pop the lenses out, get it ready to trace. Put your frame into the tracing element of my blocker, but first I need to assign a number to it. You're number 2312 2312. Let me go ahead and put this on there. I should have been more prepared. Look at me, look at me. Where's my, there it is. Where's my paper clip? So I'm going to scan this number into the computer, so years from now, should you ever need new lenses for this frame, I can send them right to you. And I'm going to hit the start button. The little stylus is going to pop up, go around, trace the inside bevel of the right side of the frame before doing the same thing on the left. Here at freeprescriptionlenses.com, where everyone loves a bargain and no one is disappointed with quality. You buy any genuine RayBan frame that I offer, and you'll receive one free pair of clear single vision prescription lenses or non-prescription fashion lenses. My receipt has my federal ID tax number, so if you have vision insurance and you submit my receipt, you will get reimbursed for your out-of-network reimbursement. If you have health savings account flex dollars, you will get 100% reimbursement when you submit my receipt. That is the shape that I'll be cutting. Let's move on to the next screen. That is the shape. I need to enter your pupillary distance, which is 66 divided by 2 is 33. The computer starts at 32.5, so I just need to tap the plus button one time. It goes up in half millimeter increments. I want to raise the seg height, which is where the invisible bifocal will start in front of your pupil. Change the layout screen to progressive. Now your right eye reads plano minus a quarter at 95, plano minus a quarter at 95. Take the lens out of the packet. It has 3 dots on there that tells me how to orient the lens. So this is a block, or as I like to call it, Jenny from the block. I need to attach this to your lens while it is cutting. So I need 2 double-sided adhesive stickers, of which I've got 2 right here. And put this sticker on there. We can do the same thing now for the second one. Pull the paper away to make the, come on paper, black side sticky. Line up the magnet with another magnet there in the arm. Get everything lined up as such. Hit that button and then the arm comes down, places the block onto the right lens. We're going to do the same thing now for the left lens. Take the lens out of the protective packaging, line everything up. Same pupillary distance, same optical center height. Pull the paper away, line up the magnet. Get everything lined up just so. And okay, hit that button. The arm's going to come down, place a block on the left lens. Now the nice thing about the Zeiss lenses, it comes with all this documentation. So your right eye, Zeiss Progressive Light D, which is the type of digital freeform progressive lenses. 1.59, the refractive index for polycarbonate. It also says PhotoFusion Blue. I'm going to highlight that since that's the right, and that's the power of your lens. Do the same thing now for the left. That's the strength of your left eye. If you guys missed any of that, let me recap. But you're going to get the original packaging that tells you everything about your lenses. So this is the edger. This is what's going to do all the work while I run my mouth. It costs $40,000. It weighs 200 pounds. I recommend everyone go out and buy their own. Put it on your kitchen counter. Then you can cut your own lenses at home. You won't need this guy with the 2 thumbs to do it for you. Let's wake the computer up. Job ID number 2312. These are polycarbonate lenses. If they were plastic, high index plastic or Trivex, I would select that. But we're going to stick with polycarbonate. I'm not going to polish the edge of your lens. I'm not going to put a safety bevel on the front convex surface of the lens. but I will put one on the back surface of the lens. And let's see, press that on there firmly. Now the magnet's going to do a job a second time. It's going to attach itself to another magnet there in the arm, or as I like to call it, the Chuck, because I just don't, or the Charles, because I just don't know this machine well enough to call it Chuck. Hit the, whoa, let's do it backwards. Hit the green start button. The door closes, the clamp shuts. The lens is going to be traced by 2 white styluses, making sure that it's large enough to fit into the frame first go round. And you can see as it's tracing the shape of the right lens. And then the old carpenter saying measure twice, cut once is measuring the thickness of the lens to know exactly and precisely where to place the bevel, so you have the least amount of edge thickness showing, of which you will have none with your prescription in this frame. But I do cut very strong prescriptions all day. For how much? For free. And that is a little bit more critical with the higher powers. Now the light you see flickering in the background is water to catch the optical sawdust. Polycarbonate lenses cut dry, meaning that no water sprays onto the lens for the cutting cycle. Now plastic, high index plastic, and Trivex, which is a different lens material, cut wet, meaning that water sprays onto the lens for the duration of that cutting cycle. Now water will spray onto your lens, but only for the last 20 seconds to wash away any optical debris that you may see beginning to form around the edge of your lenses. Your lenses are made out of polycarbonate, which is 40% thinner and lighter than regular plastic. They're virtually unbreakable. These are high-impact ballistics grade lens material, the same lens material that our soldiers wear overseas in combat zones to protect their eyes from shrapnel and from flying debris. It also has 100% UVA and UVB protection. In fact, it has more UV protection than any other brand of lens out there. These actually go all the way up to 400 nanometers of protection. Most people, most companies go to 380. Zeiss goes to 400. That's why they partner with American Cancer Society, because they give the most ultraviolet protection possible. Speaking of protection, they also have about 40% blue light protection built into the lens. And of course you have the DuraVision silver anti-glare coating, which is 3 features in one. The first treatment is it reduces glare when driving at night, particularly driving at night in the rain. But from street lights, stoplights, computer screens, overhead fluorescent lights and such. The second feature is it reduces reflection, so when someone's looking at you, they don't see their reflection in your glasses. So it makes for a much better eye contact. Plus, if you take a selfie, you're less likely to see the phone in the picture, or if someone takes a picture with a flash, you're less likely to see that. Now the third feature that I like, it becomes with the industry's hardest scratch coating. The machine that applies the anti-glare coating costs well over $1 million. It takes over 24 hours to vaporize 8 different coatings onto your lens. So because of the time and the expense, they put the industry's hardest scratch coating on there to protect your time and investment. So it's getting the safety bevel applied to the back surface of the lens, which is a very, very fine grit sandpaper. The reason why I do that, I want to smooth that surface out, is as I push this lens into your frame, I do not want any rough edges left over from the cutting surface to come in contact with your frame. I want everything to be nice and smooth. So I'm going to take the lens out, dry it off. Make sure there's no optical sawdust left on the lens. Let's see if it fits first time around. I'm going to tuck it in at the outside corner first. And again, applying force here, push down at the nose, it snaps right in without coming into contact, without marring the edge of the frame at all. Flip that over to L, press the magnet, the block onto the lens, place the magnet into the Chuck, the Charles, the Chuckster, or today I'm calling it the Aaron. Flip that over to L, hit the green start button, the door closes, the clamp shuts. The lens will be traced by the 2 white styluses, making sure that this time it's large enough to fit into the left side of the frame. You can see as it's going around tracing the left side. And again, measuring the thickness of the lens at every point to know where to place the bevel for the least amount of edge thickness showing, of which, Aaron, look at that, you got nothing, even with my brand new flashlight. Look at that, no edge thickness whatsoever. So I'm going to go ahead and take this block off, pull away the sticker, use my hand approved drying method, add to my sticker collection. Where should I put this? Where should I put this? Ooh, it's coming apart at the bottom. Let's see what we can do here. to, where can we bridge that? Let's do this. Let's bridge that one there. I got sidetracked. I'm adding to my collection. I'm gonna put the next one there to peel that one down. Look at that. It's a beautiful collection, isn't it? If you don't mind me saying so myself. So we're gonna come down here, turn the axis wheel to 95. This is what's known as final inspection. I'm gonna put it in above that black dot and read the power. And I am getting 0, no power at all. That's because your right eye power is plano, meaning no plus magnification, no minus minification. You have the smallest amount of astigmatism correction you can have. I'm going to check that. Uncorrected, you're at -1/4, 1 tick mark away from 0. The uncorrected astigmatism makes 6s and 8s look alike with the letters P or F. So that's the fine-tune knob. You need no, in fact, you have essentially a very nice pair of reading glasses you wear all the time. You have almost no distance correction, but that way you're not on and off, on and off, on and off all day when you want to read something or see anything up close. You can still see far away just fine, and you have 1.5 diopters of magnification in your progressive lens. So now this frame, the RayBan 8901 in any size, any color, sells for $220. Your Zeiss polycarbonate light D digital freeform progressive lens adds $149.99. The PhotoFusion blue, Zeiss invented the Photochromic lens. They offer it in 4 colors, gray, brown, green, and blue. Adds $99.99, and their DuraVision silver anti-glare adds $79.99 for a total of $549.97 tax-free. I am in North Carolina. North Carolina considers glasses a medical device, so I do not have to charge tax. No matter where you live, no matter what country you live, I do not charge tax on eyeglasses. We're going to go ahead and tuck this in the outside corner. We're going to press down right there at the nose. That snaps in there easily. Take the block off. What was I going to do? I was going to put that flap down. You see that? Let's stick this one down a little bit. There we go. This toupee was flying up. We got to fix that toupee. Turn the axis wheel to 35. Read the power off the lens. Getting 0, plano, no power. Check the 1 step of astigmatism correction, and we're at -1/4. Your pupillary distance for the right eye is 66. Actually, for both eyes, it's 33 per eye. So 66. Turn the card around. Place the PD stick against my thumb, and we measure on the left lens. We're getting 66 millimeters, so that is cut perfectly. I want to check the optical center height of 20, and when you're not the bottom of the lens but the middle of the plastic of the frame, we're getting 20 millimeters there, 20 millimeters there, so that is perfect. Now this is the portion in every video that as I clean your lenses, I mentioned there's free shipping anywhere in the US. But when you get these in the mail, there's a very small chance that these could fit too loose or too tight. However, there's an 80% chance that one side is going to sit higher than the other. That's because 80% of people have one ear that is higher than the other. So just stop by your local optical shop. Because of that statistic, 99% of all optical shops do free adjustments. But I'm going to get these in standard alignment, also known as a 3-point stance. The 3 points are 1, 2, and the bottom of the frame being 3. I set them down and press down. There is no wobble. When I say wobble, when I take off my RayBans and press down on the counter, they wobble on the counter, but they sit level on me. I'm wearing the RayBan 2132 New Wayfarer, color 6053, which is the blue crystal, because I always have on a blue shirt with a print. That crystal goes with the white background, and it goes with the wisdom highlights that I got growing above my ears. Flip this over, press down. There is no wobble. Close each temple to make sure they overlap perfectly, and they do. That neither temple is askew like that. By the way, there's no adjusting of the carbon fiber temples. There's nothing you can do to heat it up to adjust it. It has built-in wrap, just like most Oakley frames. It has a rubber grip right here, so that adheres even better, and that prevents it from sliding down. Now, if you did want this to be looser, you could go to an optical shop. They could pop out the lens, apply heat here, and bend the hinge outward, and vice versa. If it was too loose, you would apply heat and then bend it inward right there, making it fit tighter. Now, I send out a selfie request to have your picture on the website. Aaron, I'd love to have 2 pictures, one with them clear indoors, one with them blue outdoors. But I also send out instructions not only on care for the premium microfiber cloth that I provide, your RayBan cleaning cloth, and you're going to get one from Zeiss as well. But this is what your lenses look like clear before I activate them, which means I'm exposing them to a strong burst of ultraviolet light. Now, as you can see, it takes about 30 to 45 seconds for the lenses to darken. It takes a little bit longer when you come back inside, 45 seconds to a minute 15. Now, everyone pay attention. All photochromic transition lenses turn dark on day 1 and will continue to darken every day for the first couple weeks they're exposed. After that, they will work for years at maximum performance. Look at that. That is tough. That blue and the gray, that is a really nice color combination. Really, really nice. We talked about that. Couldn't decide what color to go with. I said blue. He said, I showed him how mine worked. He said, let's do it. Let's do it. But all transition lenses will darken on day 1 and continue to darken every day for the first couple of weeks they're exposed. After that, they will work for years at maximum performance. The only time that these will not work is if you're behind the windshield of a car. Your windshield absorbs the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays that would cause your dashboard to crack from sitting in the sun all day, and that's why they don't turn dark in a car. Now, if you have a convertible or a motorcycle, they will darken. It does take, I meant to say it takes a little bit longer to lighten when you come back inside, 45 seconds to a minute 15. But as I keep talking, you're going to see these turn back to clear. But they're also temperature sensitive, meaning they will get darker when it's 85 and below than they will when it's 95 and above. But I remind everyone, when it's 100 degrees outside, you're miserable, they're miserable. Nobody works 100% when it's 100 degrees outside. We all work a little better when it cools off. Now, these Zeiss photochromic blue lenses, again, Zeiss invented the photochromic lens. They sold the technology to Essilor, which Essilor branded as Transitions. The new Transitions Generation 8 lenses get as dark as fast as the Zeiss PhotoFusion lenses. And Essilor Transitions boast that they turn back to clear as fast as Zeiss lenses do. So, Essilor does not offer the Transitions Blue and the latest generation until they're predicting late April. But you'll be able to get them after that. Zeiss has them now. So if you do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see more videos. And if you truly want to see more videos, click the bell icon. You'll be notified as soon as new videos come out. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram as Free Prescription Lenses, on Twitter as Free RX Lenses. And but Aaron, I cannot thank you enough. This happens to be his second purchase from me. This is the RayBan 8901, size 55, color 5244, the demi-gloss gray. And now with PhotoFusion blue progressive lenses with the DuraVision silver. Most anti-glare coatings have a greenish purple hue to them. The DuraVision chrome from Zeiss that sells for $69.99 has a greenish hue. This DuraVision silver has a bluish hue, which is similar to Crizal Sapphire. This sells for $79.99. There's a DuraVision Platinum that sells for $99. I have the Crizal Sapphire on my lenses, and you see how close they look. Plus, they have the Zeiss Blue Protect, which offers you protection from blue light, and that is also $99.99. But Zeiss Anti-Glare is cheaper than Crizal brand. Still comes with the Zeiss cleaning cloth. It comes with the Zeiss packages, just like single vision lenses, to let you know what power they are. Zeiss is the first progressive company that has ever done that. They document everything, the refractive index, what type of PhotoFusion you get, the power in minus as well as plus cylinders. Some doctors like to write it in plus. The strength of your bifocal, the thickness of the lens, every possible category. They could tell you the near power, the far power, and even your own little barcode. So That's it. Thank you for watching, and hopefully now everyone has gotten a chance to see how I bring that love and feeling back to glasses. Thank you.